All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game. This is going to be Fog versus ZhouXiXi. I believe Fog is, well, let me double check. I believe this is ZhouXiXi, the blue guy. I'm pointing. I don't know if you can tell. I'm pointing. I believe this is ZhouXiXi, and I believe this is Fog, just by process of elimination of the Korean characters probably not registering, but the Chinese characters are, and ZhouXiXi look like that. Hi, hey, been following me since 2013. Thank you for joining on Twitch. Hello YouTube, and hi to future self. If you go ahead and rewatch that, thank you very much. Every view does definitely help. I think I get like a fraction of a penny for every ad that is viewed on my channel. And those fractions of a penny add up to the plot of an old Superman movie. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down here. This is going to be a Night Elf versus Night Elf matchup. Moonwell, Altar of Elders, and interestingly enough, Proxy Ancient of War. All right, Proxy Ancient of War, and what's more curious behind this is that there is not another Ancient of War behind this. All right. Timing is going to be incredibly unique here. There is the Priestess of the Moon. There is the other Ancient of War. So this Ancient of War will have to train up archers and perhaps try and head back here to stop it, but it's not going to be able to get there in time. Another Ancient of War also being built off to the north. Early action here, all before the 2-minute mark. Thank you for everyone who is tuning in. Hopefully you guys are going to be enjoying this. It is going to be Priestess of the Moon versus Priestess of the Moon, though. So it is going to be Potom versus Potom. And, well, I do expect to see a Keeper of the Grove if this game goes long. Why Keeper of the Grove, you might ask? Well, the only real easy way to shut down a Starfall is with Entangle. Cyclone is rather expensive, and you have to tech, and normally I do not believe Druids of the Talon will be that powerful. You could perhaps see a Tavern hero, as you are now currently looking at an Archer and a Priestess of the Moon doing some fighting back here. All right, this Ancient of War will end up just getting taken down, but it is rooted, and it takes reduced damage, not only from the Archer's piercing damage, but also the Priestess of the Moon's heroic damage. Now, a new Ancient of War getting up to join in on the fight and saying, you know what, I'm going to attack you as well, as this Ancient of War trying to back away. This Ancient of War is going nowhere fast, as it's trying to head back, not going to be able to do very much. As you can take a look, Archer now trying to head back as well, as more Archers are showing up. Priestess of the Moon is, well, has been a rather tried and true strategy in a Night Elf versus Night Elf mirror match. So we'll see if that continues to hold up here as the Priestess of the Moon now heading back. All right, well, Ancient of War was meta. Ancient of War, well, if you say meta is a strategy that is used commonly, I would say Night Elf meta includes Altar of Elders and Ancients of War normally. Not too big of a stretch there. Priestess of the Moon now making its way back down. Are we sitting at... No, we are upgrading the Tree of Ages.
A player's forces are under...
All right, interesting choice to upgrade the Tree of Ages. And we are getting up some archers as well. So this is not going to be your normal Priestess of the Moon with a whole bunch of Huntresses strategy, which does throw me for a loop just a bit. There is this Ancient of War now, and it is taking a lot of damage from these creeps. Archers are still being trained, and this Priestess of the Moon needs to regenerate its hit points. All right, let's take a look back across here. Priestess of the Moon now making its way back. Archers now need to do a bit of retreating as well. It is 3-on-3 with the Priestess of the Moon, as the Priestess of the Moon I thought would buy Dust of Appearance has not bought anything as of... Oh, nope, there's the Dust of Appearance. All right, here we go. Priestess... Oh, Archers, what's going on? Priestess, does the Priestess of the Moon realize that the Archers are right there? It's a trap! It's a trap, and the Archers are now getting in some free damage onto all these units. Wisp now joining in. Huntress is joining in on the fight as well, as this Priestess of the Moon is trying to finish off some of these units here. All right, there's the Shadow Meld. No Dust of Appearance available. There is also another Huntress, a Shadow Melded right there, as the Wisp are now, well, just taking a lot of damage heading back home. All right, denied by building a Moonwell once more. Priestess of the Moon shadow melding again, as damage is starting to slowly add up. All right, big plays in store. More Wisp trying to make their way over. A lot of action happening here at the... What is going on here? Firing a single arrow and then shadow melding again. Not going to be able to steal any experience. What is going on in this matchup? Not quite sure. As I believe Fog is trying to clear out this. All right, Priest of the Moon now. Priest of the Moon gets up to level 2. Are we going to perhaps see some searing arrows? This Priestess of the Moon needs to pick up Circlet of Nobility, as this Priestess of the Moon now needs to head back. All right, ZhouXiXi's Priestess of the Moon having a major troubles trying to get away. Down to 61 hit points, down to 27. One more arrow, and it gets taken down. All right, that is a level 1 Priestess of the Moon. Not too much lost, as we are going into Ancients of Hippogriff Riders. Are we actually going mass Hippogriff Riders? I'm glad you could come and catch me live as well, Fen. Well, my viewers jumped from 14 down to 19 down to 14, so lost 25% of my viewers because, well, I talk a lot. Hopefully you guys are enjoying all of this action here. Archer is now trying to fight back. Ancient of the War in that front position. Ancient of Wind gonna go ahead and is it gonna be repaired in time? That is the big question. No, it is not. The Wisp are actually getting blocked by the archers, as the archers did not get out of the way. All right, a lone Wisp is here. All that is left, there's a quick detonation as one Hippogriff rider, or the Hippogriff training now getting added. All right, let's take a look. Priestess of the Moon now making its rounds out. Dust of Appearance. All right, going to go ahead and aggro some creeps. Archers going to try to use this high ground territory. Forest Troll Trappers. Is it actually missing the target? The Priestess of the Moon perhaps should actually be going back up onto the high ground just a little bit more. Ogre is now going to go ahead and try to attack a back unit. Not really working out there. Meanwhile, let's take a look. Level 2, Priestess of the Moon. Searing Arrows, True Shot Aura, lots of damage, as the Priestess of the Moon should be able to get to level 2 here. All right, Priestess of the Moon down to 161 hit points. Is it going to finish off the Ogre Magi? Yes, it does. Gets to level 2, picks up a Potion of Greater Healing, just what the doctor ordered, and added an Owl Scout in order to, well, summon an owl. Priestess of the Moon now making its way back here. Hippogriff Riders are gonna go ahead and jump right on up. 16 or 18 to 20 damage per shot, as well. The searing arrows of that Priestess of the Moon could still cause some problems. More Hippogriffs gonna be added here. Hippogriff Riders, 765 hit points. Units are now backing up, as well as we are looking at, well, a bit of damage. All right, let's take a look. Searing arrows. Who's gonna be able to do more damage? The Archer or more Hippogriff Riders are dancing back and forth. And we should be looking at, well, focusing down on those archer. More Hippogriffs still being added. And the damage is the same versus ground and versus air, except for the fact that, well, the Hippogriff Riders obviously have significantly more hit points and have the advantage of being able to fly up onto the high ground. I am doing very well, Fran. Thank you for asking, as the Ancient of War now taking a lot of damage as well. Let's take a look. More Hippogriffs could get added. There goes one archer. A single Ancient of War completely surrounded, but not taking any serious damage, as that Ancient of War, or we're not able to dish back any, because that Ancient of War, well, is completely far away from all of these units here. All right, Panda with Breath of Fire. What is going on here? We could have Drunken Haze or Breath of Fire across all of these units, making the retreat rather difficult. There goes that Ancient of War. Now more Hippogriffs could get added here, as the Hippogriff Riders are going to go ahead and try and fight. Breath of Fire could have easily blown over many or the archers in the backfield, and once the archers are gone, that is going to be it. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you very much. As we're looking at all of this fighting going on here. All right, Glaive Throwers in the back, searing arrows. The Hippogriffs could turn back around. Perhaps the True Shot Aura, and, well, the hero now getting taken down here. Panda could turn back around, perhaps get in another Breath of Fire across multiple units, and the damage is just adding up. It doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter if the Panda gets taken down. I believe, yeah. Oh, Breath of Fire. Why did he cancel? Trying to get up onto the high ground. He could have Breath of Fire, finished off some of those Huntresses. That would have been absolutely huge. It actually canceled mid-cast, and that is the issue there. All right, Huntresses need to get taken down. There you go, getting up to level 3. Hippogriffs trying to fight back up on the high ground here. Let's go ahead and continue to fight. Let's take back across. Priestess of the Moon sitting at level 2, almost at level 3. Are they going to be able to finish off those Hippogriffs? That is the big question, as all of the archers are just getting poked apart. Priestess of the Moon could get taken out. Archers are going to, well, finish off a handful of units here. as we're still looking at one Priestess of the Moon in the backfield. All right, Hippogriffs chasing after that one lone Priestess of the Moon, already down to 34 hit points. Is it going to be able to make it? Meanwhile, back inside the base, the Priestess of the Moon could try and, well, what can it really do? Scroll of Town Portal, try to get back every other which way. Priestess of the Moon, where is it teleporting to? Teleporting back to the other side, down to 28 hit points. Could get taken down to 10 hit points. Panda could try and body block. No body block there, as the Hippogriffs are still up in the air. Priestess of the Moon now going to go ahead and finish off perhaps a handful of Huntresses, and as well as the Hippogriffs need to back off again. This Priestess of the Moon hiding in nowhere at 20 hit points at a really horrible spot. How are you doing? All right, let's take a look back across here. Panda ready to go. Priestess of the Moon trying to fight back. That Priestess of the Moon got plenty of hit points, as that one low hit point Hippogriff needs to head back. Those Hippogriffs should actually be spread apart in multiple locations. One low hit point Hippogriff could actually finish off many of those units and make it difficult for this attack to continue. Meanwhile, back across over here, Priestess of the Moon gets taken down. 38 supply compared to 40. Where are the remaining units here? Wisp are here, ready to go. And we should see some Hippogriffs. Perhaps, yes, focus down one Huntress. Focus down another. No, focus 4 Huntresses should be really easy. Panda is going to be able to get off a Breath of Fire. Just finish it off. No. Oh, no, the Panda does have Breath of Fire. For some reason, it is not loaded on the animation screen. So that's why that original Breath of Fire did not look like it was cast. I saw the mana go down. There was, in fact, a Breath of Fire. All right. Priestess of the Moon, 41 to 39 supply. No more Moonwells. We are supply blocked. Unable to resurrect the Priestess of the Moon here. Level 3 Priestess of the Moon trying to fight back here. There goes another Hippogriff Rider. All right, mass archers are currently in play. Panda, perhaps a Breath of Fire can finish off some of these units, as the Priestess of the Moon able to get trained up because, well, the death of a Hippogriff. Hippogriffs now trying to fight back here. Let's take a look. A lot of Fairy Fire going across multiple units. Perhaps if it was going actually onto the Huntresses, those Huntresses with -2 armor would actually just get pelted down by units extremely quickly. All right, almost taken down there once more. Priest of the Moon about to try to make its way back out as the Panda tries to push forward again. All right, low hit point units across every which way. Huntress, Archer now continuing this fight back across here. What is going on here? Hippogriffs trying to finish out some units. Is it going to be able to work? Archer gets taken down as a low hit point Hippogriff trying to fight in the back here. All right, let's continue that fight once more. Low hit point Huntress could get pelted down. Priestess of the Moon, Ancient of Winds now getting picked up. They have the upgraded Nature's Blessing, and they will be able to attack faster. Everything, including the buildings, are fighting back now as the archers and the units are now trying to engage. All right, Ancient of Winds are that front line that you want. High on hit points, eating up of some trees as they are now going to try to make their way back over. More and more Fairy Fire joining in on the fight as the Ancients of Wind back on that position there. All right, Priestess of the Moon, a resurrection about to be completed. Moonwell healing getting underway. Mass Archers in WarCraft 3. Did we go back to ROC? Not 100% sure. It's not looking too good, though, as the Panda needs a lot of mana. Ensnare onto a couple of those Hippogriff Riders. They'll get finished off here in just a second. 46 supply compared to 37. It looks as though a fresh round of units now making their way over. True Shot Aura is at level 2. That is going to be a big deal of damage as the Priestess of the Moon needs to head back. All right, Hippogriff is here, ready to go. Priestess of the Moon ready to engage as well. Panda does have a potion of healing, and that Huntress will get taken down without much of an issue. All right, Moonwell also being used again. Panda wants to get into that front position. It looks as though the Ancient of Wind will get taken down, and, well, no more damage being head across over here. Hippogriffs up onto the high ground as we now see level 4 onto that Priestess of the Moon. All right, thank you for tuning into the stream as well. Let's take a look. Ancient of War still trying to get added in here. 38 to 46 damage per attack. Panda, big scroll of heal to heal more units. Panda desperately wants to get to level 3 for level 2 Breath of Fire, and then all of a sudden that damage adds up significantly. All right, there's an Owl Scout all of a sudden. Well, Shadow Melding no longer looks like such a good idea as the Panda now trying to head back as well. All right, what can really be done here? Potion of healing, Potion of healing for both heroes. Once again, Moonwells are off over here. Can you perhaps just get 1 or 2 of them, or get a little bit of experience? One Archer on the backside just reveal a scout, use Dust of Appearance. You'll get to level 3, and now that Panda is a force to be reckoned with. Level 3 Panda, level 2 Breath of Fire across multiple units. The Panda wants to get through to that front line. Is going to be able to do exactly that. There's that Breath of Fire. 2 archers down. There goes a Huntress, and the Panda is starting to gain a little bit of traction. All right, there goes another archer, and part of the problem is that these archers are pathing the wrong way. They're pathing into this section here, instead of following and reinforcing from the back, and a number of those creeps actually, or a number of those units in transit got taken down. All right, Panda sitting at 362 hit points. Archers going back the other way. There's a big Breath of Fire. All right, Panda could be in trouble, biting off more damage than they can chew. Scroll of Healing, perhaps a Potion of Healing could get added as well, as these units are now going to try and engage. All right, why aren't you just focusing down all of those low hit point units? Panda, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. That's going to allow him for one good dive as he now fights back up onto the high ground. ZhouXiXi is the blue Night Elf player. Fog is the gray one. At least I believe so, based upon what I can tell on the name. Scroll of Healing was added. 41 supply compared to 39. All right, Moonwells healing back up, providing a little bit more mana. Panda sitting at level 3. Gets a Potion of Healing and, more importantly, a Potion of Mana. That Potion of Mana, extra mana on that Panda. The Panda, if it's able to get off some big Breath of Fires, can turn everything around. There's a big Breath of Fire, and all of those units are pretty much already suddenly at half life. Those archers have to be extremely careful. What is going on? Panda is it gonna be able to just blow them all away? There it goes. There goes 2 more units. Panda perhaps gonna chase after some more. There it goes, trying to finish off more units, and another archer gets taken down. ZhouXiXi may have a comeback of a century here as it takes down archer after archer after archer. Now down by 10 supply. What is going on in this matchup here as this glaive thrower purposely attacks? Gonna throw itself onto well, it can't really throw itself onto its own like glaive, but yeah, big damage switch indeed. Scout, Potion of Greater Healing, or Potion of Healing used there. Item, what was it? Claws of Attack plus 12 onto that Panda, now given to the Priestess of the Moon. That Priestess of the Moon now dealing terrible damage. Plus 12 damage, going from a minimum of 27 damage all the way up to what, 45 damage. What a switch here. All right, is this all for naught though? Is ZhouXiXi gonna work so hard to get back to even, only to now see that that Panda, low on mana, perhaps should be getting a little bit more Moonwell juice? There is the Scout, the Owl Scout right there. Panda gonna go ahead, go after a couple of archers. There's the Potion of Mana. There was a breath, a wand of mana stealing to try and steal the mana. However, the Panda with the Potion of Mana able to do it and get back into this again, finishing off more archers. 27 supply compared to 45, as Fog is now in massive retreat. Oh, a beautiful hold by ZhouXiXi. I hope I have the names right. Has now turned into life support by Fog, as that Panda, well, desperately trying to get to level 3, has finally done it and can perhaps, well, live to fight another day. All right, archers now looking to retreat back here once more. Low hit point. There was actually a Staff of Preservation. Panda, was the Panda teleported back home? Yes, it was. Let's take a look at the Priestess of the Moon trying to head back here. Oh, a Huntress shows up, just a one-shot, a handful of units, and this could be another flip around as well. No, that Huntress was taken down. The archers obviously having bonus damage. Priestess of the Moon gets up to level 5. What is going on here? Both sides having armies, and an army size sub 40, but it's still an incredibly impactful game. All right, Panda getting into position, continuing to fight, is going to be able to finish off that unit. All right, down to 173 hit points. Potion of Invulnerability, is it going to be used? No, Potion of Healing used instead. Panda, or Priestess of the Moon, down to 94 hit points. Breath of Fire misses the Priestess of the Moon, and it gets to the Moonwell in time. All right, finishing off some more archers here. Panda really desperate for the death of that Priestess of the Moon, down to 92 hit points as it is now retreating back. All right, archers getting in some easy shots right there. Priestess of the Moon deep inside enemy territory. Both sides fighting it out, and you do not want to see this Priestess of the Moon leveling up to level 5. Level 3 True Shot Aura would change things dramatically once more, as we're looking at the Priestess of the Moon now trying to fight back and forth. All right, let's take a look at this. This Owl Scout just keeping tabs on this unit, trying to detonate to remove it. Nope, it is invulnerable. Back across the other side here, Panda. Oh, it looks as though the Huntress is being trained up. Meanwhile, back down to the south here, more attacks getting underway. Level 4, just putting pressure onto that unit here. Scroll of Healing, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, and now no real reason to try and stick around. All right, Huntress down to 158 hit points. Could have a Breath of Fire turn around. Let's take a look. More action, more fighting getting underway. Breath of Fire onto also the Priestess of the Moon. Damage is dealt as we're looking at, there goes another Huntress. Level 6 now. Naga Sea Witch added into the mix just to add insult to injury, making retreating that much harder. Breath of Fire, and I believe that is going to be the end. No, Priestess of the Moon now with Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Is it enough? 18 supply compared to 40 says it is not, and there goes the Priestess of the Moon. All right, that is the game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. A beautiful game between the two players. Wow. If there was actually like charts and graphs built in to Warcraft 3 like it is in StarCraft 2, you would see the switch in terms of army sizes and who was winning. Extremely well played, I believe, by ZhouXiXi. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.